I put them in the. I put them in the inner
I've
office.
only put it in the files. Okay.
Yeah, because then they all have, your Board of Elections auditor, maps. And health department all have a box out there.
All right, but we're gonna make copies down here. Can I do that? Here.
And then you had a paper that came out with your
Okay.
event sheet.
All right, I guess we're live now. It's not showing on the screen though.
I just wanted to make sure I had something started for the next meeting, getting that. envelope.
I'm sorry, it's doing something weird.
I think it showed in here. It's showing in
Okay.
here that.
Okay, I'm sorry. I guess we're live on Facebook then. Yep, and YouTube.
All right, I'd like to welcome everybody to the Carroll County Commissioners Meeting, Monday, October 6th. Would you please join me for the pledge? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Have a roll call, please.
Commissioner Workner is absent. Commissioner Madransky,
Here.
Commissioner Leggett.
Here. I have a certification by the clerk.
I, Eva N. Johnson, Assistant Clerk 2, certified that the entire recording of the proceedings at the prior meetings are captured completely and accurately in the electronic record and are available at the office.
Motion to approve summary recording.
So moved.
I'll second that. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye, that motion's been carried. Motion to approve the travel request.
Moved.
I'll second that. All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Aye, that motion's carried. Motion to approve the travel request.
Just did that.
We did.
Yep.
Oh, motion to approve the appropriations.
Second.
All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Aye, that motion's carried. The bills today are $452,803.06. Motion to pay the bills.
Second.
Any questions on the bills? All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Aye, that motion's carried. Motion to approve, pay the bills without prior.
So moved.
Second it. Any questions on those? All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Aye, that motion's carried. Motion to approve appropriations. We do that yet? We did. Guess I should be throwing these, but I don't step backwards here. Like advised, Merle Long, Dog Warden, filed his report for the week of September 28, 2025 to October 4th, 2025, showing 3 dogs impounded, 6 adopted out, 4 redeemed, 0 euthanized, 1 citation for no license, and 1 citation for running at large. Lake Advice Sheriff Calvin Graham filed his report for the month of September 2025, showing 829 meals served and 98 washes completed. A copy of this report is on file in the Commissioner's office. Bless you.
Thanks.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, so we can move on to the proclamation.
All right, at this time, it's 9:05. I'm gonna turn it over to Commissioner Madransky. He's got Agent Orange proclamation.
Teresa? She's not here yet. I got Sandra Jones, babe. What's your name?
Yoko.
Yoko? Okay. And you, sir? Mr. Barnett?
Jim Newbold.
Jim Newbold, okay. So we got a proclamation honoring and recognizing victims of Agent Orange during the Vietnam War in Carroll County. Agent Orange Awareness Month, October 2025. Whereas our nation was conceived by individuals who were willing to sacrifice their personal safety and concerns to ensure our individual and collective freedom. And whereas the citizens of the United States have throughout the years and called upon to take up arms against the enemies of this great nation, risking their lives and leaving their loved ones behind to honorably safeguard the freedoms and liberties guaranteed to all Americans. And whereas more than 8 million citizens of this country honorably served during the Vietnam War, during which time Agent Orange was widely used in Vietnam by the United States Armed Forces as part of the herbicidal warfare program called Operation Ranch Hand from 1961 to 1971. And whereas nearly 20 million gallons of the orange mist were sprayed over the land from helicopters or low-flying aircraft, destroying vegetation and crops in order to deprive the enemy guerrillas of food and cover for their activities, thus exposing 2.6 million American soldiers to the herbicide and defoliant chemical. And whereas Agent Orange is a dioxin and cancer-causing chemical that enters the body through physical contact or ingestion and moves into the human cell nucleus, where it attacks the genes and causes a number of serious illnesses, including leukemia, lymphoma, soft tissue sarcoma, and cancers of the throat, prostate, lung, and colon. And whereas Agent Orange also causes genetic damage, in some cases, the children and grandchildren of veterans exposed to Agent Orange have been born with spina bifida and other abnormalities. And whereas today, only 600,000 Vietnam veterans exposed to Agent Orange are alive, and approximately 557 deaths occur among them every day. And whereas while fallen comrades are memorialized on the wall at the Vietnam Veterans Memorial in Washington, D.C., those veterans who are victims of Agent Orange are not recognized as fatalities. And whereas it's most appropriate that we should honor these veterans to the full extent of our ability, as they have made untold and innumerable sacrifices to preserve the liberties we enjoy today, and that our progeny will hopefully continue to cherish for generations to come. Now therefore, before the Board of Commissioners of Carroll County, Ohio, does hereby honor and recognize the victims of Agent Orange during the Vietnam War for their courageous service to our nation as some of America's most heroic citizens, and proclaim October 2025 as Agent Orange Awareness Month in Carroll County. I'll make a motion to proclaim October 2025 as Agent Orange Awareness Month in Carroll County.
I will second that motion. Floor open for discussion. Anybody from the crowd have anything they want to speak about or?
I didn't catch her name.
It's Sandra Jones, babe.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'd like to say something. As you know that VFW and some of the surrounding veterans organizations, we gathered together to get a quorum enough for funeral services. And this past year, we've had a number of Vietnam veterans pass. Majority of them due to Agent Orange complications. And as we get down the road, it seems more and more of us are getting complications. I got it myself. So, Joko, her husband, he passed away. He had complications from Agent Orange. I knew her personally, worked with her. And if you look around town, you'll see a lot of names that were affected.
Sandra, I believe you said you lost a husband to Agent.
Yes. He suffered for years.
I believe Teresa, the one who called us, also has suffered her husband.
Teresa Locke, her husband was a class member of mine.
I think last year was the first year that we did this proclamation. And it really opened up me to what had the suffering it has had and it continues to have on our soldiers and their families. And I've always said it doesn't, the soldier suffers, but it's more than just the soldier. It's the families that do the suffering when they leave, when they come back, and what they deal with when they get back. I appreciate all three of you for being here today for this proclamation, and this is something that I think I would like to see us do on an annual basis.
My husband was a sergeant in the Marine Corps,
Sergeant Marine Corps.
came back. They didn't say anything. They didn't classify it too much. He had a lot of symptoms. They just put it off on different things. His skin just peeled constantly, like he was sunburned for a year. He had an odor about him that was horrible. It was in his skin and inside. When he went to Timkins, when he got out of the service and he went to Timkins, a lot of trouble with his feet, to his legs, up to his hips. They called it arthritis, standing on some floors. It wasn't until years later, it was in his lungs, in his blood. Our son was born after he came back, and he has Agent Orange. So he was always a Marine. He died a Marine. But as far as the government, they hid so much and lied so much. My husband told me a story that they were trapped for 5 days in a swamp and couldn't get out. The Kong is what he called them, were up in the trees. And they were firing at them every time they tried to get out of the swamp. So on the 5th day, they decided that they would spray the Agent Orange over the trees. They didn't know what it was. It was marked Agent Orange, but they didn't know. And they said it was safe. They were told it was safe. Well, it went up in the trees, but it came down into the swamp where they were. He said he was waist high in the swamp. So it was in the water. So his skin absorbed all that. He said they sprayed it towards evening and they were still in the swamp, slept in the swamp. When they woke in the morning, there was no foliage at all.
Wow.
And so the Kong had no place to hide. And that's how they got out. That's how fast it worked on foliage.
Yeah, I'd definitely like to thank all the servicemen and their families, and it seems like Agent Orange affects all kinds of different ways. That's terrible. I have a family member that does have it, but real lightly, but I got deep thoughts for everybody that has to deal with it.
Yeah. My first son, who we don't know, we feed him for a couple months. Hospital. And we don't know he's that, back to that. When he was later, we know that. So we can do nothing about him, those 20 years later.
All right, all in favor, aye?
Aye.
Aye, that motion's carried.
Thank you.
Picture with the board for the proclamation. You guys want to stand behind the commissioners and I'll get a picture?
Thank you. Yeah.
She just.
Come on.
Yeah, that's good.
See? Can we see you? Show
We can see her. She's not hiding.
All right, really quick here. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, we were from Melbourne.
He knows all the things.
Let's, we're
Oh,
just,
that's my husband now.
just keep us up here.
Oh, Terry, oh, I know Terry, my goodness, yeah,
Yeah,
I've known him for years.
yeah.
I'll be darned, I didn't realize that.
Yeah, we've been married, 5.5 years now.
I'll be darned.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you. Chris.
Thanks for coming.
I have to another appointment I gotta get to.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh my goodness, your hands are colder than mine. That's a first. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Take care.
So advise bids for the WPCLF project 2024-03 installation. One of the septic systems we received on October 6th, 2025 at 9 a.m. The information is as following.
I got 3 bids. We are just gonna read these and then table them for Thursday. So my first one is from Streamline Excavating LLC of Malvern. This is for 1 septic install. And their bid is $20,751.54. The next one is from John Stewart Excavating LLC, and that is from Cadiz, Ohio. If I can find the right page here.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, here we go. And his bid is 15,000 even. And our last bid is from JB Milner Complete Septic Service of Minerva, Ohio. Their bid is for $13,500.
All right, this time make a motion to table the bids till further review until Thursday, October 9th, 2025.
I'll second your motion.
All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Aye, that motion is carried.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Welcome. Thank you, Melissa.
Motion to approve permits for the use of the following county right-of-ways as recommended by the county engineer. American Transmission System Incorporated for a driveway in Washington Township, Cobbler Road for the Holloway Knox TL Phase 2.
So moved.
I'll second it. Any discussion?
Yes, sir.
All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Aye, that motion's carried. Motion to approve a small purchase contract agreement, the notice of award and the notice to proceed for the Delroy Community Center Improvement Project in the amount of $7,400 to clean, seal, and polish the floors.
So moved.
I'll second it. Any discussion on this motion? All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Aye, that motion's carried. Motion to approve resolution 2025-26 authorizing Brian J. Wise, county engineer, to prepare and to submit an application do improvements in local transport improvement programs to exceed contracts as required. That's a roll call, correct?
Yes. Commissioner Workner is absent. Commissioner Wodransky.
I'll make a motion first.
I'll second it.
Okay, Commissioner Workner is absent. Commissioner Wodransky.
Yes.
Commissioner Leggett.
Yes. Motion's carried.
Okay.
I'd like to advise the courthouse and non-emergency county offices will be closed on Monday, October 13th, 2025 to observance of Columbus Day. Have a clerk's report today, April.
Yes, I had one reminder for residents. Just that applications are being accepted for Community Christmas 2025 at the Friendship Center parking lot located at 100 Kensington Road Northeast on the following dates: October 7th from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m., October 9th from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m., October 14th from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m., and October 16th from 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. Please come prepared with all current sizes and wish list for your children and to expedite the process. Please stay in your car and someone will come to collect your information. You must have proof of Ohio Medicaid for each child or past 30 days income verification. You must be a Carroll County resident. If you have any questions, contact Tanya at 330-205-6654 or Angie at 330-627-8287. And that's all I have.
All right, thanks, April. Anybody got any questions for April? Commissioner Madransky, you got anything for the board today?
I have nothing to report today.
All right, I got a change order number 11 for the annex building. This includes two different phases and one change order. Change order number 1 will be the electrical for the back side of the building. It will be a pad on the back side of the building that AEP has to install new transformers because the building doesn't have the requirement to handle the power that it needs. It also includes a weekend of the electrical people coming in and doing a change because we have to shut down the front of the building when we do the change out. It will include all the electrical ran to all the AC units that will be installed in the back side of the building, all the electrical upgrades that's needed for phase 2 in the back. The other part will be heating and air conditioning side. It will include 7 classrooms for the heater with the AC units installed in the heaters. The condensers on the outside of the building are not included, and it will include 1 extra room, which 7 rooms total will have adequate heat with thermostats, and it does include all the wiring to the rest of the units in the rest of the building when we do get them installed. The electrical side is $292,814. And the heating and cooling side of what we're gonna do is $330,428. Is a total $623,242. Make a motion to approve change order number 1. Proceed.
It's change order 11.
Oh, change order 11.
You made a motion. I'll
I made the
second.
motion.
I'll second.
Any further discussion?
This is just to get the second phase of the building up to make it ready to be usable. So after this, we shouldn't have any more electrical needs. We should take care of all the electrical needs. And we're not touching any general fund money with this, and that was our goal. So we're going as far as we can. And then we're going to be reaching out for grants to finish off the project. Continue to find grants to finish off the project, so this will get us to the heat and the electric, the main parts that we need to operate out of that second half of the building.
Yes, and like I say, it does get the OSU extension office in the building. And the electrical side needed to be upgraded to support the front half better than the way it is, so. You say you second the motion?
I did, yep.
All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Aye, that motion's carried. And that's all I have for the board today. Any other business come before this board?
Motion we adjourn.
I'll second that. All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Aye, that motion's carried.